at your earliest convenience.
Now, show me what you can do.
It is the Halo Infinite Podcast, episode 20. Mulehorn117, what's going on, buddy?
I need a controller. That's why I got the picture behind me right now.
Here's manifesting.
Somebody's got a controller pre-ordered.
Look, it's even got my gamer tag on it. Someone pick it up for me.
Let's make it happen. Make it happen. GoFundMe.com/Mulehorn117.
There you go.
Yeah.
Or just the donation tab on Mulehorn YouTube page, whatever.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. There
Tips.
You go.
Give me some tips.
Where's our producer at? Why isn't the?
I was about to
what
yell
are
at you.
what are you
but I
doing?
figured you would
It was lagging. It was lagging.
Sure.
It was lagging. It had to be. Clickety clack coming at us. What's going on? I mean, crawler. Somebody playing Smash a lot. Going clickety clack.
Yeah, yo, how's it going? Crawler coming at you.
Johnny, what's up?
I have a controller. What's up?
Wow.
I mean, I have one pre-ordered. Who knows? They could cancel it. They could.
Wow.
Well, first off,
Yes.
jump into our Discord. There's a link in the bio. I can actually say that, and it's for real now. Like, that's there. It's always
Good job. You want to pat on back?
Well, I'm learning. I'm learning. We're getting there. So, yeah, jump into our Discord. We'd love to have you. Come talk all things Halo. Play all things Halo. Halo's free. What? Did
Yeah,
anybody
Master
see?
Chief's free.
Yeah, what? That was like what, the 17th? Let me pull up the tweet real quick here.
Yeah, it's to the end. It's to the 17th, so it's this weekend. So it's free. I mean, I think there's a reason why they're doing that. It's because of
Season 8 just came out.
Season 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, dive into MCC for free now until the 17th.
Really cool. Get those really cool Spartan helmets, and there's a lot of cool stuff in Season 8.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. I mean, it'd probably take about the amount of time that it's free to download it. So, because it's like what, 125 gigs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, on Steam, you could download it like game by game. Right?
Piecemeal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not on Xbox.
Hey, it's all right. Download it anyway. It's worth it. It's a lot of fun. I'll probably jump in. I've been saving up points so I can get all the new skins, all the new armor pieces. What game are all those armor pieces for? Are they all for Reach?
I thought they were 3.
Well, the picture I've seen is the dude with the giant antlers standing next to Kat, and she's like got that look of disdain on her face. So I think a lot of them are Reach. So
I'm assuming nobody has, because I think it went live yesterday, right?
I believe that, or Tuesday, I think. But yeah.
So I'm assuming none of us has played Season 8 yet.
Metroid Dread's been taking my time, man.
Yeah.
Metroid
Kind of
and
Halo.
Smash.
It has a person in a suit
With a gun.
in space.
Yeah, in 2D, totally Halo.
I've been hung up on New World. I can't get enough.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
I think we'll all change once Infinite comes out. I don't know. The old Halos, they're still great, but they just feel slow. And I just want to play Infinite again.
Yeah, after playing Infinite, it's hard to go back.
It really is. It really is.
Yep.
5 can kind of scratch that itch if you can get over the
bland maps.
The Magnum. But
Dang Magnum.
yeah. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you know all the things. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, that kind of stuff. But and if you're listening to this, I'm gonna start playing with some things on our podcast stuff. Like we can do like Q&A stuff right within the podcast. Now I don't know if you have to be listening directly on Anchor or not, so we're gonna start testing it. But if you see somewhere to answer a question show up on your podcast player, do that. We might read it on the show here. So
Also, you can ask us questions in the Discord.
yeah, we can get some questions going there too. And
watch live on YouTube and comment there because we'll put it up on the show.
that's
Or
right.
Come put comments in later.
And yeah, subscribe to YouTube so we could get monetized, and then give all the proceeds to Mule so he could get a controller.
I need a controller. Come on, man.
The Halo 20th anniversary gold tee or whatever came back in stock today at the Microsoft store, so I picked that up, and the John 11 or the 117 hat.
Nice.
That'll be coming here pretty
How
soon.
much is shipping though?
It was surprising. It was like $16.
It's like $15. Yeah, because I was gonna
it's
buy
worse
the
than
hat's
Nintendo.
like
It was worse
$20.
than Nintendo. Yeah, it's worse than Nintendo. Nintendo's like $8 for shipping. And Nintendo nickel and dimes you for that kind of stuff.
Well, you got to get the controller with free shipping. Then
I did order the controller with free shipping. So I don't have the controller behind Mule, but I got the 20th anniversary one on order.
Am I the only one that got the
I was
Halo?
busy at work. I had that in my mind. I even think I was the one that told you about it, probably in
somebody said-
Discord, and then I
Yeah.
forgot about it. And 2 hours later, I'm like, crap, and I went and looked, and it was all gone.
Yeah, it was like it went live at 11 a.m. my time, and it was like 11:02. I'm like, oh crap, I gotta check GameStop, and then I kept refreshing, and I forget who was in the Discord, maybe Sidewinder or somebody was in the Discord trying to get it as well, and I got lucky. I was able to check out, but they did not.
I've had it
I
since it
wonder.
went live. I just wasn't trying to bring up the. I just didn't want to.
But it's fun to rub
anymore.
salt in the wound of Mule. I mean,
No.
he owes me a battle pass, and now he doesn't have a controller. Like it's
You know
pretty,
what? I'm not going to buy you the battle pass now. I'm just not going to do it.
That's the
They're gonna
first
make you earn
$10
it.
towards the controller.
You get a 1v. We're going to do a 1v1 for it now.
Okay.
Make him work. Make him work. So, Halo Infinite had some news today. The competitive ranked playlist,
You gonna put the tweet up or no?
yeah, came out with some new settings.
a rule
here.
set, yeah.
So, yeah, kind of interesting. And BR starts is one of the things that we can just talk about first. What do you guys think? I mean, would we expect anything other than that?
No.
No.
I mean, no. I mean, if we
Especially
don't
with
do
all
BR,
Especially with all the backlash or whatever with the no BR starts.
What
Yeah.
from Big Team Battle? Yeah, I think Big Team Battle suffered a little bit not having a BR start.
Well, this doesn't include Big Team Battle. I guess
No, this is just
it's
straight
only
4v4, like
yeah.
just arena. It's arena competitive or something like that, right?
Yeah, it's I think Slayer, CTF. There's a couple other modes as well. If Josh would bring up the tweet, I'd be able to tell.
I'm pulling up the tweet right now too.
Here we go. Here's the YouTube video. Okay, I did it one better. All right. So I know you guys can't hear
we can
it,
see the words.
but the words are there.
Yeah, we can see the
Alright.
words.
So they
Yeah.
got. If you're just listening, they got people on the couch. All right. They got people on the couch talking about this world premiere, and this is the first I'm seeing this. Honestly, like I saw the tweet from the community manager, but I didn't.
Mhm.
This is how I want the podcast to end up looking. You know, we're all just chilling on a couch together. You know,
I'm down.
So we all have to have beards then, right? They all have beards in this video.
Yeah.
Well, we're pretty
We all-
close.
we all
Crawler's
have-
got like a half beard.
yeah, you just got to grow it out a little bit.
Yeah, I don't grow
Yeah.
anything over here. I'll go pick
We
up
got-
some just for men, right?
David Eastern chat says, "Got my Halo 3 Spartan, looked all decked out in medieval gear. It's pretty out there, but I like the night feel."
So it is Halo 3, I guess, right?
There's definitely some Halo 3 stuff going on, so that's good. That's good. Okay, we're jumping into the action. It said, Well, nope. Now they're apparently they're watching the action and just talking about it. Okay, here we go. Rank strongholds. Wait, I want to back it up just a second here.
Because 250 points, that's more than regular, right?
Okay,
Isn't it
so
200?
No time limit too.
friendly fire enabled.
Oh,
Josh is screwed.
nice.
We're all screwed because
We're
of Josh.
screwed. Yeah. Yeah.
I hate it here. Motion tracker disabled. Capture and control more than 2 zones. So, I
So
mean,
this is just like King of the Hill. I don't think I played Strongholds.
really at all?
I don't think so.
It's cool.
I
It's
like the
cool.
mode quite a bit. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how like friendly fire. I feel like there's going to be a lot of friendly kills in the game like that. Because
Well,
like to me,
how-
like the maps are designed like to where you're going to be in a lot of close quarters, like in this particular map here, and there's a few spots where you're not like right by each other. So I'm wondering, like people to just because the way most people play Halos, they just chunk grenades everywhere, right?
Yeah,
So
and
it's like-
grenade indicators are off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'll know when I hit you guys.
He'll be like,
Oh,
"Ah,
yes,
Josh,
you
kill
will.
me again."
yeah.
This guy's going off though. I mean,
Like-
they might be playing bots, but
I think this is all in house. But look at did you see his BR? Look at that thing. That thing is gorgeous.
That looks cool. Yeah.
Like, that
With the
thing
red?
is the
Yeah.
red, and like it's like a metallic paint job. Like I'm really, really digging that.
yeah, this game mode would not be good for friendly fire with the grenades because you're just gonna be chucking nades into the zones.
I mean, but that doesn't change anything about Halo as it was. Like it's always been that way. You always
I
got to
mean-
be careful in Crazy King, and
I feel like though with the movement speed, it's going to be way different. Like things like the new Halo, like Infinite, is so fast compared to all the other Halos. So I think it's going to be an adjustment.
It's gonna be make sure comms are on point, right?
Yeah.
Like, yo, I'm watching.
I'm
watching
clear. I'm clear
A.
of this zone.
Yeah.
Clear it out. I'm gonna frag it. That kind of stuff. I don't think that's a big deal. We were worried that they weren't gonna have friendly fire in Halo after it was off.
So it must only be in competitive modes then.
And I can see that being the case because I mean, rarely I'm not going to jump into ranked by myself with like strangers. Typically,
Yeah.
I mean, that's going to be set aside for playing with the crew.
I mean, if
or,
we
like-
want to rank up, I'm gonna not play with Josh, but
Wow. Wow. The
I'm gonna be like
shade.
they need to turn medals on for betrayals, like overkill. And it's your team, like overkill your team, like are you colorblind? Like they're gonna have some good medals, just like because you can't. Yeah,
I'm
but
glad
I mean,
they showed some competitive stuff though, because like this gets me even more excited.
For sure.
Yeah, these guys' movement is really good. So it's like, I mean, he's not just chunking grenades like everywhere. Like I know how some people play. Like they'll just be chunking grenades and
Like some
You
people.
can drop names. It's Josh. You can drop names.
no, it's no one here on the pocket. It's just like even when you go play like Halo 3, or whatever. Right now in the Master Chief Collection, you get people that just like chunk grenades everywhere, man. So it's like it's not strategic at all. It's just like I'm just trying to be preemptive and get kills. So
Well,
I don't
I
know.
mean,
Maybe it'll be
speaking of-
different in comp.
Speaking of the nades, though, I mean, watch
this guy
that
is-
nade. Watch this nade right here. Like I got to go back just a hair further. Throws it right through the window.
Yeah,
Like, there's
I
a
saw that.
nade over at C, right, and then through the window.
through the wall.
Primes them up.
Yep.
Yeah, this guy knows what he's doing. This guy knows what he's doing for
Yeah,
sure.
he's played it a few times, I think.
He looks like he helped make it. Again,
Maybe.
but like that nade potentially killed his teammate, right? Like took his shields. So
Yeah.
Is that the
What
first
a-
time we saw
what a
the sword?
jerk. Yes.
Yeah, it's the
well,
first.
I mean,
first
besides
sword we
the
see.
what the hell was
Did he just
He
jump?
just
repulsor?
used the repulsor
Wait,
to jump
wait.
up.
You
He used
guys
a
didn't-
repulsor to jump.
he
you guys didn't
repulsed?
do that?
Look at that.
You didn't do
What?
that?
Oh my god.
You guys didn't
Well,
do
now
this.
I am.
That was the first
Now
thing
I'm
I
gonna
did
do
when I
it.
grabbed it. I was like, "Oh,
That's
this thing-
amazing.
I bet I could jump higher with this thing." And looked at the ground and jumped. I was like,
That's amazing, dude.
"Yeah, it's
Wow.
I mean, it just adds that much more to the movement, you know? Like,
This guy is popping off, man. He was.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
this guy's. They probably got their best guy to be on this video so they can show it off. You know.
yeah." And then the rest of them are like, they were
He's
brought in
hanging-
for the.
He's
They
hanging
were
him out
brought
to
in
dry.
for the
He's
day.
hanging him out to dry too.
Here goes
There's a
Billy
plotter.
again.
There's a plotter.
There's Billy. He's going off again.
Stealing their
These are-
kills. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, Sal. Sal's his name. We'll call him Sal. That's gonna be. Yeah, we're gonna have to like come up with a joke with that. There goes Sal again.
They literally brought in testers that had never played Halo before, and they're like, "All right, we're gonna put you against our pro
Is that-
team."
I think that's the first time he died.
Yeah. Oh no, he's died one other time.
Okay. Yeah, so he repulsed from the bottom floor all the way up to the top, right? Didn't he
Yeah.
jump 2 floors?
Yeah.
That's
He got to
pretty
the
crazy.
he got to the second floor. So
Wow. It's impressive.
yeah, and that's the kind of stuff that like watching them play, like, you know, would we have thought to do that? Like maybe not. You know, I don't know if we had the repulsor in. I was
No,
doing
we
those
didn't.
jumps
Yeah,
in
We didn't get the repulsor until the outside map came.
live fire, right? Isn't that what it was called? And that's where I was using it, was on live fire, I believe, because I was just like, I wonder if you can get extra air with this thing when you jump, and then yeah, you could. So
And there's no motion tracker as well, so
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, comms are important.
yeah, I mean, I can't wait to play this mode. This is where we get to sweat to the oldies, you know? Like I love this stuff.
This is a reason why you should join the Discord so that way you can party up and go through rank together. Because like I'm watching this, I'm like, can you imagine what this would be like if you tried to solo this? Like it would be tough, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and depending on the you know, you've got little kids screaming in their microphones the whole time and like telling their mom they want chocolate milk.
feel-
And
I
you
feel
know,
called out right
it's
now.
like, what?
Oh,
But okay, well, I'm gonna pull it ahead a little bit, see if they show us any, because in that list they also said we would be seeing the different modes: Slayer, CTF. I believe.
Yeah, I
Assault was
have the
there.
tweet from Halo Esports. So BR75 starts, motion tracker disabled, grenade hit markers disabled, Slayer, CTF, strongholds, and oddball. Presenting the ranked competitive gameplay settings for Halo Infinite. I don't know if there's more on that list, but that was just
That's
the
pretty much
tweet.
the list I
Yeah.
saw. So the and there's no more. I kind of scrubbed ahead a little bit. They don't do any other gameplay. This is it. But even so, like, I love that they're using this to like not only showcase what the mode is like, but like, hey, this is the way we've designed the movement around these maps. You know, like we're getting to see some of this rad movement. So I have one of the producers is telling me we need to go to 938, I think. So we'll go to 921. Let's see here. There may be
someone may enjoy the classic Halo.
respect.
You know what people do in Halo.
There
Here
may
comes.
be
Here comes. They're watching him.
Oh,
Look at this. The teabag, baby.
Oh my goodness, gotta love it.
Oh. So
Yeah,
does
yeah.
this video look like it's like sped up a little bit for you, or is it actual like this is going to be the speed of the game? Like if it is, that's going to be freaking awesome, dude.
Well, they're probably playing at twice the sensitivity that all of us play at. So.
Yeah. I mean, I like high sensitivity as well, but man, I mean, it looks like maybe they I want to know his settings. That's what I really want to know.
He is playing on controller. You can see
Yeah.
the buttons there.
Yeah,
I just want to know what his settings are because like it looks smooth as butter.
Yeah, it's definitely buttery. But I mean, look at that, just the way he got out of that bad situation with the grapple. It wasn't a matter of like, oh, let me try to take cover here or whatever. It was just like, no, I know my escape routes, right? Like these
Mhm.
Do you see the animation of him putting the sword on his hip and the deactivating and just seeing the hilt of the sword?
Yeah.
Let me go. How far do I need to go back?
Not too far, a little bit further back. Right there.
Oh, I
so
see.
just a few more seconds.
Should be this character right here. Yeah.
Yeah, he puts it away. It goes
Oh,
onto his hip
That's
and
cool.
it deactivates.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I actually bought my nephew a like Walmart had a chief costume and a sword for like it was like $24 for everything. And I was like, oh, this is going under the tree for him. So when because he's already they're doing a party right now. He's the Mandalorian. He's walking around as the Mandalorian, except he just has like a regular looking pistol. He doesn't have any kind of space guns, but he's like, I don't care. I'm a cowboy. I'm good to go.
Heck yeah.
He's a space cowboy, so
Exactly. So yeah, so I mean, I'm all about these settings. I don't know. I didn't really see much like backlash or people that the only other thing I kept seeing people are saying, yo, what about collision? What about collision? Like,
Yeah, because we were running through each other, right?
Mhm.
Earlier.
Yeah.
And,
I mean,
and
like I was saying earlier, I think they need to keep collision off, just in my opinion.
the only argument I heard for it was like, and this could be like campaign stuff or I don't know exactly, but like people like to be able to like, hey, let me jump off your head to see if we can
player
get
stack.
to this area of the
Yeah.
map or do
Yeah.
some stuff like that. But as far as like just in the game, I mean, you can one of the things it eliminates is griefing, right? Because you get somebody that just wants to be an a-hole and they could trap you in places and you're just stuck. I know because I've done it to people. So
Wow.
I don't take back anything I say about you. You deserve it.
It's hurtful. So man, what a match. Like that was
Yeah.
that was super
Wonder
fun
if
to watch.
wonder if his teammates did anything, or if he did it all.
I mean, they must have done something. Right?
I mean, like I said, if the movement is like that, I mean, I would really like if 343 would share like certain types of settings that they have maybe with the controller, and just how they played, because I think a lot of like players would love to see that. Like, because I know, like when we were playing the tech test, like almost every time it would like reset your settings, so you'd have to figure out everything again, and like the first thing you always take off is the aim acceleration.
Right.
But like it would be nice if you like maybe we had some guides or something like that, even from the 343 devs that like, hey, here's what Sal was using on that Halo Infinite competitive settings reveal.
Well, I know with like 5, they put out profiles for the Elite controller. Like when 5 dropped, the Elite controller dropped, and there were profiles that you could download and
I'm sure that'll happen again.
Yeah, and I mean, hopefully we do see some, and maybe even with the controller, there's profiles built in that we can then share. That can be shared out and stuff.
But that's also not, that's hardware side, not client, not software side. So usually for that, for what they were doing for the controller,
the profile stuff.
Yeah. Because you can have a profile saved onto your controller with stick sensitivity and other stuff.
Yeah, but I think you can have like unlimited profiles on the machine itself that you can then transfer back, move around. And I believe those can be shared. I don't remember. They may have just been showing screenshots back, like here's the perfect setting for Halo 5 and stuff like that. But
God, yeah, that battle rifle looks gross compared to that other one.
Oh,
yeah, no.
it's
It's so bland.
Yeah, it's like
it's
not as clean.
It's not shiny.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's definitely baby's first BR. Like
that aim is a little bit different too.
Did they say any like there's going to be specific
hate
rewards
it
for
here.
ranked gameplay? Like, are we going to get like
So I don't.
emblems and
That's a good question. The other thing I want to know is like maybe that BR is exclusive to Bungie employees, or I'm sorry, 343 employees, and
Kind of like
if you,
the recon. Or what was the helmet?
it was. Did you see that aim, Mule?
Out of a ghost.
I
I,
mean,
I wasn't paying attention.
blind
I wasn't paying
squirrel.
attention. I don't know what
Blind
happened.
Blind squirrel.
But then you died. So
Yeah.
Okay, pay attention, Mule. Okay.
At what cost?
I mean,
what
blind
cost?
squirrel finds a nut sometimes. You know.
Wow.
I mean, you had to switch your weapons like 3 times to get the right ones, right? The right combo.
It was a yard sale right there. What did you want me to do? Speaking of, I don't even know if we've talked about yard sale, but like that's something my uncle and I have been saying in first person shooters since Perfect Dark. Like,
So wait, hold on. Going back to the snipe, you want to say that you had a really good snipe from a guy that was sitting on a ghost that didn't even know you were there, looking in a different direction that was stuck. Okay, that's all. That's all. I just look. He's stuck. He's stuck. He's like, I'm stuck right here. Oh,
He was
I'll get sniped.
he was moving when I shot him.
how'd you get a no scope medal for that too?
Apparently, they shot me out of the like. As they shot me, I went out of scope and pulled the trigger.
That's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive.
Like,
Uh,
I mean, I was gonna try to
planned
360
it.
first, but
Uh-huh.
you
You
know,
played it that
I-
way.
Yeah, yeah, but no. Back to what I was saying though. I wonder if 343 is gonna have certain things like there was an achievement just for like if you killed somebody that had that achievement, you would unlock it.
Yeah,
right?
so it starts small
Yeah.
and then it snowballs because you have to kill a 343 employee or whatever to get it. And then as more people get it, you kill the person that has it, and then it makes its way through the community.
And I would love to see that happen with like some pieces of armor, weapon skins, you know, that's like, hey, you only get this by beating a 343 employee or something, you know, because that's one thing that Bungie does that's really cool. They do the like those dev days where they're like, yo, if you guys play us and beat us, we send you a special emblem, you know,
Yep.
like
Like
that's
bounties and yeah.
yeah, that stuff's super cool. So, and I mean, you know, this team is hungry to play with the community.
Yeah,
Like
they've
they've-
been internally testing it for 4 years or whatever.
Waiting
it is.
forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. So you know they're hungry just to be like
They want
I
the Christmas noobs.
yeah, they want to play with their food. Like that's what's gonna be happening.
This
I
game
think.
is going to be all Christmas noobs. We're all there.
Oh, it's gonna be fantastic. Cannot wait. So yeah, the other thing is we saw some clickbaity article from comicbook.com that was
Yeah,
like
well, comicbook.com doesn't know how to write an article that isn't clickbait.
It wasn't even like a good article. It was
No,
like
it's
people,
not. They don't know how to write video game articles.
They're like, people don't like the leaks of the battle pass.
It's
But
not
we
even
won't tell
leaks
you
of the
what the
battle,
battle
pass.
pass
It's like
is.
there's going to be a premium tier and a free tier. No shit, Sherlock. Like what game that has a battle pass doesn't have a free tier and a premium tier? Like we knew that
I
going
feel
in.
like people are just going outside their way to be negative about this game.
And
Like,
that article was also like, people are upset that the free tier has blank spaces in it. I'm like,
that's what
go look at
every
Rocket
free
League.
tier does.
go look, yeah,
Go look at Apex.
everything.
yeah, they all have it. Welcome
Yeah.
to freemium gaming.
How do you?
Like,
Why would somebody buy a battle pass if you could get pretty much everything free anyway?
Correct.
You know, they gotta.
You got to put the,
gotta
the
make
carrot
it
on the stick
appealing.
somewhere.
Look, they're supposed to like work for 4 years for free, basically, and make us a game that we can play and get everything for free. Okay,
True.
that's the way it's supposed to work.
Isn't this game have like a $500 million budget or something? Wasn't that the rumor?
No, Daddy
believe
Microsoft is
so.
paying the bill.
That's true. Yeah, they don't care. This has like an unlimited budget.
Yeah.
Off-topic question, but are you guys planning on dressing up for Halloween? And if so, what? Mule dresses up every day.
It's scary every day.
It's called a
I'm gonna dress up
sweaty
as-
PvP player. No.
I'm dressed up as a butt-aid. That's what I'm going as.
Oh my god.
Butt-Aid vendor.
You're gonna
Actually,
get
I'll be the vendor.
So you gotta turn around and you're just gonna put a sticky blue ball on your ass and shake it for
Oh
us.
my gosh. That would be hilarious. I need a TikTok of that, John. I need a TikTok of that.
Just don't mention my name.
Yeah.
Just don't
Oh.
mention my name.
Well,
no, you
I mean,
can't.
you're the Butt-Aid vendor, so how can we not
that's true.
mention your
Yeah.
name?
This-
You're the
this is-
one giving
true.
out all the Butt-Aids.
Hey, I'm like the Oprah of button-aids. What can I say? Like, you get a button-aid and you get a button-aid. You get a button-aid,
I don't know.
You
I
know
don't
what we
remember
need to
last time
do? If there's friendly fire on, we need to like get in a spot where there's guys that are all tracking us down, like trying to corner us, and just say, "Okay, Josh, throw your butt grenade on me, and I'll run out there and kill them with it." So throw a sticky on us, and we just run out there and die and kill them all like a kamikaze. It'd be perfect.
I wish I had heard what you said because it sounded funny, but I was in the middle of blocking somebody off of
Yeah,
our
yeah,
channel.
yeah.
So,
He was just saying we use your skills to our advantage, you know?
oh, you guys
throw
gonna
a
put me on
pla-
the other team?
No, you throw a plasma grenade on our butt and we run into
The
other
suicide
team.
grunt style.
That works. That works. I'll be like, hey, Mule, you're gonna want to run towards them right now.
Dude, it would work. It would work perfectly.
Now we have to do it. Now that it's
we
been
have to at least
spoken.
try
I mean,
it.
we
I
have
mean,
to
after
try it.
after December 8th, we'll just have to do some Red v Blue machinima style podcasting, and we just throw button-aids at each other.
When N64 Josh meets Mule 117, they become Button-Aid Jenkins. You know, it's like we're like the Voltron of Button-Aids. It'll be beautiful.
Dude, it'll work. I'll just like Leroy Jenkins it with a button-aid on me, and then if they kill me, then they'll die from the butt grenade.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Josh, did you do actual playing in this game, or did you just dance on the rock arch the whole time?
He was holding it down, okay?
It's
He was holding it
defense,
down.
bro. It's capture the flag. It's capture the flag. I think we're winning right now. The strategy's working. And then I moved. See?
Yep.
Then I moved.
Josh the camper. So that's how he gets his snipe kills.
He pads that KDR.
I got no.
Mhm.
I'm not even. This is called defense. That's all I could say. This is defense. And then I got bored, so then I started moving. You know.
Yep.
So
Well, your teammate are doing all the heavy lifting right there, trying to get the flag.
yeah, but there's probably somebody taking our flag right now because nobody's there any longer. So see, they're moving in with the vehicle right there. That's why I was on defense. Yeah, look what else I was
Oh,
doing.
nice
on
scare.
defense.
Okay,
That was a good
okay.
scare. That was a good scare. Good job. Good job.
Man, so much. It's a good thing I don't have feelings. They would just be hurt all the time.
Hey, I thought it was good. I thought it was
Yeah.
good.
Oh, it is. It was. So, yeah. So, can this game just come out? Like,
Less than
ready
2
for
months
it.
away. We're less than 2
Yeah.
months away.
yeah.
So I'm behind on a lot of the podcasts I listen to and stuff, and I got caught up a little bit, and I was listening to Ryan McCaffrey on IGN was talking. He's hoping for a stealth Halo anniversary drop of another tech test on November 15th. I think that would be really cool.
Yeah. That would be.
I mean, because they missed their opportunity to launch the game on anniversary day, so I think that would be a cool way to celebrate it.
I agree. Like, if they they get on Twitter and they're like, "Yo, re-download a new build." Like, that's the other thing. We're talking about that gameplay that we just saw. That's more than likely not the same build we were playing on.
No, that was dev build.
So that that's brings more hope as well. Like,
Well, and that whole build has me excited too, because Repulsor was in that map, but we hadn't seen that before. Sword was in that map, we hadn't seen that before, except in the launch, the multiplayer launch trailer. He had that little, what's the little like shotgun? Like, was that a Mauler or
I think it's called a brawler now, but
Brawler?
I'll check.
Okay, But was that
Lethal
in,
knows in chat.
was that
but-
in any of the builds we played on
No,
that map?
no.
So I
We-
mean,
we haven't seen it yet, but it is in the hands of this grunt action figure that I'm holding right here. Like he, so he's happy that he has
I
his
mean,
little.
super blurry.
so
his-
so that has me excited just for the customization that can happen with those map. Like old maps can feel new with different weapon sets integrated in.
Well, I mean, I think that's kind of a mangler. There you go. I was like, I know it's something like Mauler something.
Brawler.
Like, there we go. Yeah. So, it looks like it's kind of like a throwback from Halo 3, but I don't think it's a shotgun. I think it fires more of a like a projectile style round. Is what it looked like when he was using it in that that demo they were showing us. So, but how do you guys like? And I know we maybe have touched on this a little bit, but like during this playtest, right now I'm holding the skewer because the sniper didn't show up on this side, right?
Mhm.
And then a lot of times we didn't know if it was like, are we going to start a map that's going to have BRs, or are we going to start a map that's going to have commandos? Like, do you guys like how varied it is, or would you prefer it be more just like cut and dry? This is this way every time.
I think
Like-
the competitive.
think
I think the
the-
competitive one's
yeah.
gonna be more set in stone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
And
Exactly.
I think that if you're looking for always BR starts, like you want to go competitive.
Yeah, and
Like, yeah, this
there's
is
too many
like the
teams
total.
that build on their breakouts to go to certain spots based on teammate preference on weapon loadouts and stuff that you can't. That just puts too much stuff in flux, I guess.
Mhm.
If it's just a question mark on what you're going to get. Unless there's a good indicator, like you can see, like when we did live fire in that first tech test, like you'd see either the sniper spinning in the middle or the skewer, and if there could be a loadout, a whole plethora of the map being built off like what the one center power weapon is, will indicate what the rest of the map is laid out like. Then that makes it a 10-second team session that you have to have in the introductory screen to figure out who's going to do what and where you're going to go. I think that could be cool, but it has to be consistent based on that one indicator or whatever.
Mule, you look like you're deep in thought.
I mean, I mean, I don't really have anything to add to that. I mean, I think that like the more, I don't want to call it stale, but like the more just BR sidearm or BR AR is going to be in the comp. I mean, to me, big team battle and the other stuff, you want the varied weapons. That's what makes it fun, you know?
Mhm.
So I don't think I would want that on every start.
I got you. Yeah, and I mean, it was cool. Like, I say that, like my initial thought was like, we got the skewer again. I want to snipe, only because I enjoy sniping. Right? It's just something that I find to be a lot of fun in Halo games. But shooting a skewer into a full warthog is also very satisfying and a ton of fun.
Yeah.
And the other thing, okay, how often did you guys go out and find the ordnance drops? Did you go and look for them very often?
I didn't actively look for them, but I'd stumble upon them.
A lot of times that's where I'd find snipers. I would be like, oh, here's my sniper now. If I saw a hammer, I usually just left it. But if
I
there
saw
was
the hammer some, yeah, but like, what are you going to do with a hammer in big team battle? Like,
Can't
Well,
buy your
Driving
flag.
around on the Razorback. The Razorback wasn't in that
no, it wasn't.
map,
Nope,
was it?
not
No.
yet.
Yeah, we don't know what putting the hammer on there does for it.
Well, I wonder if it's the kind of thing too, like, because we kind of talked about it a little bit, but they showed the hammer. But let's say, and I don't know why you would do this, but I'm just going to try to speculate a little bit. But let's say I have rockets, but I'm going to be the one going for the flag, and we don't want power weapons to be left in the base, right? So I can drop the rockets into the back of that thing. It can take off to safety. We get the flag. They can come back, pick us up, and we can leave. Otherwise, I go in there with rockets. I mean, you typically want to go in there to use them, right? Like, this is what's confusing about that, because the only other thing I could, okay, here's another thing though. Maybe you're on the other side, you're on their side, and their power weapons spawn, but you don't have enough spots. You're already holding rockets and a skewer. I'm just spitballing, right? You could then throw your rockets on the what's the Warthog called that's got the
Razorback.
the
First off, you're a
Razorback?
bad teammate for having 3 power weapons and not sharing with your friends.
What?
But
But you know what I'm saying? Like, but let's say you don't want to
Yeah.
give up your, like, let's say you're going to go grab a skewer and a sniper, or like, you don't necessarily want to carry that. You don't want to give up your BR, right?
Yeah.
But if you can,
if
you
you
can
can
walk
stash
up,
it and bring it
throw
to
it-
your friend.
throw your rockets, grab their power weapon, and then take off out of there and bring it to another party, like, that's going to be far more useful too. So I could see that being one of the reasons. And it just another, the other thing that we're seeing as far as strategy with this game is, like, it's more than just the power weapons. The grapple and the repulsor, all of these are like, where do you go first? Because they can change the tide of the game.
Yep.
Josh is getting burned in the comments as well. Dang.
Let's see. Lethal
Man.
says we can't trust Josh with one power weapon. Nevertheless, 3.
I'm thinking it's like if you go with one other person.
Oh,
so
dude,
somebody has to
You got
drive
grapple
and
jack
somebody
from a
has to-
long way away.
Grapple check. Like
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
That was a long ways away. I'm sad about it right now. It's very, very sad. Very sad.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, because it just seems like, why does the Razorback have that spot? But I could see, like, if you're stealing power weapons and collecting hammers, whatever the case may be, like, because I mean,
Josh
the
is
other
just
thing
hoarding all the power weapons for himself.
Well, I mean, hammer is going to be a factor in assault games. There's no doubt about it. And so you walk into I'm picturing, like, picture Halo 2 Zanzibar, right? You've got one person that has taken the Razorback or gone in, stole their hammer, brought it back. Now you're moving in as a team with 2 hammers and the assault bomb. Like, that's going to be there's going to be hell to pay for that other team when you're walking in like that, and you get close quarters with hammers. So it's just going to be interesting. Like we just saw the way he was repulsing up into windows and stuff. It's like, how is this game going to look in a year from now? Like how are we going to traverse maps? What are the strategies going to be? And then they're going to mix it up.
The internet is going to be dead, so might not have to worry about that.
I mean, just think about Halo 2, like how the rocket jump and the grenade jumps and super bounces weren't necessarily an evolution. It was more of a bug that was found. But just traversal around the map, how it evolved in time was pretty incredible.
Oh yeah, no doubt. No doubt. And I know one of the questions I saw, I think it was in the Discord, was what weapons do we hope they put back in? And then they said they hope the carbine makes a comeback. That was one of the.
I like that gun. It was a good gun.
I want the
What
needle
about the-
rifle again.
What about the
Like,
shotgun? What about the original shotgun? Is that in the game?
based on the action figures, if that's true, like if that's an indicator,
They have an Emil helmet. They're going to have a regular shotgun. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just weird that they haven't showed it. I don't understand why they haven't really.
So that's kind of what I want to transition to that a little bit as well. Like we have baseball playoffs going on right now. I know not a lot of like major commercials for video games, like it hits in different spots, but like major sporting events are big places that big trailers drop. Do we think we'll see a story trailer for this game come out here? It's got to, right? We're less than 2 months out. Like, are we going to see the story trailer here anytime soon?
During the World Series, that would be pretty cool.
I mean, I would think that would be the biggest premiere time that they would put it out.
If they haven't shown anything, honestly, man, I think they're like 6 months or more out from showing anything. Like, I
What?
just
From the story? You don't think the
Yeah.
story's coming out?
You don't
in
think
2
the story's coming out?
I mean, like from showing it, they've shown us nothing, like absolutely nothing. So I don't think they're going to show us anything in like maybe 3 to 6 months. Like I honestly don't think the main story is going to come out until around then.
I
So
think they would have told us that by now.
I don't know, man.
I mean,
I
they're
don't know.
easing us in with the no co-op story.
They've already started dropping the hints.
I'm
but-
just saying, like it's something I've said it a couple times to you guys before that I'm a little concerned because we hadn't seen anything, like nothing.
It
So
baffles
it's-
me that this game was
yeah.
supposed to come out last year.
Yeah,
Like it
Well,
feels like
yeah.
It feels like they had a lot more to do than a few months of work.
Maybe the story trailer drops on the 15th.
Yeah, it's possible. That's
You know.
possible.
that would make me feel better.
Lethal says we need a story trailer soon. I don't want it to. I'd want it to be before November 15th because I just feel like they're dragging their feet to show stuff. It doesn't scream.
And they want
confidence,
people to
right?
spend $60 on this.
or $15 a month on Game Pass.
Yo, yeah, no, but like, not everybody has Game Pass, right? I mean, I think it's like 20 million people have Game Pass, maybe.
Well, 30 million according to was that Take Two or was who
Oh
was
yeah, the developer comment.
yeah,
I saw
that said we, and everybody's like, did Microsoft acquire another like?
Yeah, but even so, like if you have 30 million people, there's so many more PC users than that. Even
Which
Xbox users, there's more than 30 million. So like,
I don't think they care. Like, the story is a compliment, but they want people to buy the season pass.
Yeah, that's where
what
their
they
money's at. Their money is all in the multiplayer. Really, I
Mhm.
mean,
want.
Yep.
so
Yeah, campaigns lose money. That's why. I mean, Battlefield's not doing it. Call of Duty's slacked on it a lot the recent years.
well, and I mean, I don't think any of us pay that close of attention to Call of Duty, but I mean, when they're promoting Warzone stuff, are they also promoting the $60 game at the same time? I would say
no,
probably
not
not.
usually.
They
It's
don't.
usually
They don't.
two separate things.
Yeah. So
Because
I
the
think
Vanguard beta was going on, and they didn't say anything about like the Warzone side of it.
Well, Vanguard was not a good showing of multiplayer.
I mean, they just announced the anti-cheat, so
they
they
had to do
did.
something to get
Yeah,
on
because-
people's good side.
well, audio was horrific in that beta,
Yeah.
and
If you could get the game to play.
like Halo. I'm so excited for. I tried the Battlefield beta. It's so boring to me. I'm sorry for anybody that likes Battlefield.
I
but that
downloaded it,
game
I
is
didn't even play
so boring. Like you don't see anybody for a very long period of time. The vehicles are just annoying.
and then you get shot from nowhere.
Yeah, it's not fun to me. So I can't wait for Halo to come out.
We have to remember too, like this is a whole new world of marketing, right? Like they're looking at what and I again, it's all assumptions, but
Yeah.
they're the bread and butter is going to be multiplayer and battle pass, right? Fortnite has shown us that. Warzone has shown us that. Apex has shown us that. When you have EA telling Respawn, here are the keys to the kingdom, you know that free-to-play games are making money, right? And so that this is their bread and butter right now.
And marketing's all influencer based. They pay probably more money to influencers to play their game and promote it than they do for TV ads or anything.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to think of any of the other huge releases this fall that have really shown that much to us.
Well, Call of Duty comes out. How soon does Call of Duty come out?
It's in a few weeks. I think it's November 5th. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we know very little about all of it.
but
I don't
mean,
think they're very confident in that one. I think that's why.
Maybe 343 is just walking softly and carrying a big stick. You know, I mean, maybe that's
Hey, I'd
that's
be
what's
happy
going
about
on.
that. Like
Like,
if the campaign drops and it's phenomenal, like who cares if they didn't promote it?
we're slowly losing Mule. So he's
Yeah,
fading.
Forza comes out in like 3 weeks. We haven't seen much of that either, but it's
We
Forza
got
Horizon.
we got kind of a big showing at E3 though, but yeah, they've been kind of quiet since.
Yeah, and I mean, look at what the even marketing anything nowadays with like gaming Twitter and stuff, like everything's just picked apart, like
Everything's negative. Yep.
and everything's negative. Like they're almost better just letting people speculate and just having we just Mule just disappeared.
He might have refreshed. You might have to let him back in.
Yeah, you might have to. Oh,
Baby,
there he
come
is.
back. There he is. Welcome back.
Also, you want to you have to keep people talking about it, and if you release info months before release, people are going to forget about it, and then you just have to remarket it all over again a couple weeks before release. So they might just be holding everything until mid-November and near the end of November.
I'm just scrolling through Twitter on that announcement from Halo Esports, and it's like 3 comments down. It's like, grapple and competitive, rip. Gonna make a bold statement that Halo dies with Infinite. It's like people are just ready to kill. Like, I just want to watch the world burn. Like, that's what everybody is about. Like,
The problem is it's those hot takes that get likes, and that's kind of the point of it. Almost, it's just like not to mention it.
Nintendo game versus $60 PlayStation game.
this is an L. 343 going backwards to cater to older Halo players. Halo
Where are the
play style.
leaderboards?
Infinite is going to be stale within a few weeks. Oh my god! Like,
well, they at least gave it a few weeks. A lot of people are giving it a day.
There's the glass half full, Johnny. I like it. There's that glass half full.
But even influencers,
Twitter
like,
is just a sounding like
even
it's
big
almost
names
worse
are
than
like-
Reddit.
they're getting on the hate train. Like Dr. Disrespect is saying Halo's gonna die real quick. Like,
He's still playing Warzone, so I mean, I don't know.
that's a big deal though. Like if you don't have a BR, like all your viewers are used to that BR formula. If you're sweating, if you're sweating constantly in an arena matchup, like people might not watch that compared to, the back and forth you have when you're running around doing nothing for 30 minutes in a BR.
And that, I mean, you may be onto something there, because if you think about Tim and Nick and Doc, when they all play together, those BRs give them those opportunities where they're just looting, they're just kind of talking crap to each other. There's entertainment that takes place on their part that's not just sweating all the time. Now, me personally, I've got no interest really in watching them stream and do that stuff. I would much rather see what we saw with what 343 just showed, where it was like, this is high level gameplay. What can I take away from this that's going to help me improve at my game? That's the kind of stuff I'm more interested in than just the goofballs that the content creators and what they're doing. And this is not a negative. This isn't saying anything bad. Like, it works for them, right? People are into it when they're pulling 60,000 viewers. I mean, that's incredible. But
you got to look at their audience too. Their audience wants that particular game, and like, let's talk about streaming mentality. When you're playing a game and you switch games up, you start to lose views, and that affects you psychologically, So I think that's why you'll never see Dr. Disrespect ever get off Warzone. Like, he'll play other games a little bit, but he'll always play Warzone. Like, that's going to be his thing.
Did you see me repulse right there?
Yeah,
Did
I
you
saw
guys-
that, dude. Right there. I was like, dang.
So you weren't lying, okay?
No, I told you the first thing I did when I
Yeah.
grabbed it. I was like, I think you can get extra air with this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. If you guys want something funny too with Dr. Disrespect, it's a little off topic, but
You talking about the Mario thing?
Yes!
I saw
I
it.
saw that,
on
yeah.
Twitter.
Mario.
He's wearing a white shirt with his red vest, and someone's like, "All right, Fire Mario," and he had no clue what was going on, and he Google searched it.
Paused it.
And then he's like,
He was just silent. Oh, I love it. So,
oh, man.
all right. Well, we did it. We pulled an hour out of the air. Again, we want to invite everybody to the Discord. Come hang out. Come talk Halo. Like, come share your clips, and let's continue to grow this community. We just appreciate everybody that's showing up to the live show. 7:30 p.m. Pacific, 10:30 Eastern. If you can make it, do it. We'd love to have you. And again, Discord link is going to be in the bio there, and that's it. That's it. So buy me help. We're gonna set up a fund. Yeah,
We gotta get some Button Aid shirts out there. I feel like the Button Aid shirts would raise
Okay.
enough money.
Dude, I gave him the asset. All he has
Yeah.
to do is
All right,
put it
we'll
up there.
All right, yeah, we're
Well,
gonna start a campaign.
Button-Aid vendor.
Get Mule an elite
Yeah.
Halo Elite controller.
Look,
And the
there's
the
fucking
overflow
tag.
fund will go to me once we fund that.
All proceeds goes to Mule for his elite Halo controller.
Okay. All right,
Oh,
we'll get
profits,
some
profits.
we'll get some shirts. We'll get some shirts
Help
going.
him,
and stuff.
help a brother out. I got 4 kids to feed, man.
There you go. All right, we appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.
Please call us at your earliest convenience.
Now, show me what you can do.